What's going on, guys? War Chariot here, and we are back with another playthrough. This time, Salt and Sanctuary, a Dark Souls-like game. It's 2D instead of 3D, but it's one I've been wanting to play for a little while now. The big Dark Souls 3 hype kind of pushed it off to the side because it had just come out before Dark Souls 3 did, and I watched a lot of people play it. Never really watched like a fully in-depth playthrough, like start to finish. I watched bits and pieces. I watched people on Twitch play it and stream it, and it looked fun. There's a lot of cool mechanics in the game that are similar to Dark Souls games, Bloodborne. There's also a lot of mechanics in the game that are unique and that aren't in Soulsborne games, and it'll be fun to explore a lot of those. From what I've seen, the game, if you're good at the game, for example, if you've played it a few times, it's about half as long, half to 3/4 the length of like a Dark Souls game. Most first playthroughs on Souls games tend to be 20 to 40 hours, depending on how good you are and how lucky you get. So I would estimate this playthrough to take me anywhere from 10 to 20 hours, maybe 25, depends. So definitely going to get a ton of episodes out of this. I'm going to have some fun. So this is the intro screen, it looks like. So we're going to press X and get into it. Alright, let's see. Options, continue new game. New game, of course. What is your name? My name is the War Chariot. I think that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so see, very similar to Dark Souls already. This looks like character customization. War Chariot, male, unkept. Oh, sweet. Wow. There's a lot of different hair designs. Fern Wreath. It's an interesting name. Buns. Yo, that hair is buns. Shag. What the heck? Iron Mane. That thing looks savage. You don't want to mess with someone who has Iron Mane haircut. I can already tell. Viceroy. Antimayan? Antimayan? It's definitely not Maine. Huh. Not doing Sage Cap. Oiled. This is like some samurai stuff going on here. I think I'm going to do Fern Wreath. I kind of like that. Yeah. Not too long. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do Fern Wreath. Alright, that'll work. Hair color, hazelnut. Nah, dude, we're going to make our hair color savage. We're going to go with blue because it's my favorite color. Whiskers. I like how they didn't just call it like facial hair or something. Mountain Smith. Van Dyke looks like some type of Norwegian spelling there. I don't know. The full looks kind of nice. We're gonna make that blue as well. Yeah. Eye color. Kind of like the red. Origin. Oh, so this is like race. What? My guy's like gray when I was... Yo, I kind of like that. My guy looks like a savage. He's a Jindarin. He comes from Jindarin. Classic. Look at this. Our class type, always very crucial, at least in Souls games. I know the Knight or the Warrior is usually the best one to pick. Not sure if it's the same. It looks as if... I can't tell if there's a hollowed class. But it looks like the Paladin or the Knight is pretty cool. Not a huge fan of mages ever, really, of starting. A chef has a pan. What? He has a pan. That's his weapon. Wow, that's kind of neat. The Pauper. The Hunter. I don't know. I'm probably thinking Paladin because of his sick outfit, or Knight because he's got the classic straight sword. I think I'm going to go with the Knight just because I like straight swords. And if this game's anything like Dark Souls, it'll probably go to a strength build, which is one of my favorite starting builds. Effects. What's an effect? Oh, this is like class gift. So we got Red Shard, Stone, Cell Sword. What is that? That looks like an armor piece, maybe? Amber Idol, Grasping Ring, and Crystal Sphere. Huh. A ring, an idol, a sword, some shards. Red shards kind of look like upgrade material, so I'm going to guess those can be found decently easily in the game. That's just my prediction, so I think I might not go with that. And the stone cell sword, probably won't go with that either, so it's between these three. And I'm guessing you can get this ring in the game, because in any Soulsborne game, whenever you could get a ring as a starting gift, you could always get it like early on in the game. So it's either idol or this crystal sphere thing. Huh. Let's see. Well, we'll just do the idol, because I'm not really sure which either one does. And, yeah. We'll just go with that. And we'll see if that was a good or a bad choice. Hopefully it wasn't. That would kind of suck. So that's it. Venture forth. Let's go. Wow, that screen just got really bright. Little intro dialogue there. Okay. So this looks like the start. Looks like we're in the bay of a ship now. Block, two-hand. What is that? Okay, that's like an R1. That's like a maybe like an R2. You can charge it too, which is kind of neat. Jump. I'm guessing circle is like X in Dark Souls. Two-hand shield. Well, that's cool. You can shuffle back and forth. So R2 is roll. Okay. R1 is nothing. That's kind of odd. Or no, R1 is something up in the menu there. Huh. Okay. Whoa, combo move there. That was kind of neat. So if you go square triangle, wow, you can do a triple. You can go slice, slice, and stab back down. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's kind of move forward here. Break these. Oh, I thought that guy was an enemy. Wow, dude, that sucks. Wow. Sorry about that. Didn't see him coming. So, two things I noticed right off the bat. He dropped something when he died, that enemy. So I'm guessing that's the salt, because I do know that much. That salt in this game is basically souls. And it's like I can hear footsteps. Kind of sounds like Minecraft. Like if you ever played Minecraft. And you've ever heard footsteps of like enemies or mobs nearby. That's very similar to how that sounds. Now what was jump? Was there a jump? What was jump? What was jump? Oh, okay, there we go. And there's a mantle feature there as well. Now how do you... How do you climb the ladder? Is there a... How do you climb? Okay, I'm just kind of mashing through these guys. The one thing that's gonna be hard for me right off the bat is like the 2D. Oh, that's like a parry. That's kind of cool. Huh. But the whole 2D aspect of it is gonna be a little weird for me at first. Just because I don't really play 2D games that much. You can kind of look around like that too. That's kind of neat. But yeah, the whole 2D thing is kind of weird. I'm not used to the spacing. How do I get that? How do I get those pots? Okay. That's kind of a weird thing there. What is this? Oh, a boss. Classic. The Unspeakable Deep. I've heard a lot of people die to this boss, like, right off the bat. Just like that. So, never mind. Okay, so it looks like I washed up on some sort of beach here. I'm so used to there just being like a super easy like roll. Yeah, roll is like not where I'm used to it being. It's like I'm fat rolling too. Is there a menu? Oh, there we go. See, now, I don't know if there's, like, a weight limit. Yeah, this is, stamina attack, drop weight, equip. 41.5 out of 44. So let's... What if we take off the gloves? Gloves in the pants, like, will we roll faster? Oh, yeah. So I was fat rolling, or maybe the equivalent, too. Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam? Okay. Washed ashore with the rest of us. You want shelter, you want sanctuary, but what is a sanctuary without faith? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? Sure. Most men follow the three deities, the king, the knight, the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the three then? Okay, yes. Why not? You're a follower of the three, as I suspected. Here's a candelabra of the three icon of your creed. So, a candelabra. Wonder what that is. Oh, it's like a thing that holds candles. Okay, pretty simple. You got more? You survived a shipwreck, didn't you? Islands full of shipwrecked sailors like you. I stand here on the beach. I see men drown. See men survive, but I never see rescue. Perhaps the sound is cursed, but weren't you already thinking that? Sort of, I guess. I don't really know. The heck? What is this? L2? Oh. Okay. See the princess, perhaps. Wise princess is important. Living or dead, we're all the same flesh. Maybe I'm your princess. Maybe I'm your... Yeah, I don't think you are my princess, bro. Adorned in the skin of a dark little man. Hee hee hee. Well, go find your princess. You know what they say. A quest goes a long way to keeping the madness at bay. Sanctuary is simple, but salvation is not. Okay, so dialogue exhausted. Got a little like guitar music kicking in there. That's kind of nice. So I'm guessing these like notes are basically like the equivalent to Dark Souls, where in the first area they have like all the little patch notes of like, you know, this is roll, block, attack. So I'm guessing that's what that all is. So let's see if we can't. What is this? A chest? Sanctuary key. Okay. Can you run in this game? Can't tell if you can run in this game or not. Huh. Maybe, do these notes tell me anything here? Use a clip item, view inventory, switch items, switch loadouts, roll R2, while blocking parry, shield offhand. Okay. Usually the rolling is run, right? If you just hold it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's open the sanctuary. It looks like there's already a chest on top of that building there. Claim sanctuary. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa, that just got very ornate. Level up. Oh, okay, so this is like a bonfire, I'm guessing. Level up, Tree of Skill. Now, I know that the Tree of Skill has to do with, like, leveling up your different types of points and stats. Basically, like, you choose, like, what kind of build you're gonna do in that. Like, mage, strength, dex, whatever. Make offering. Done. What, Tree of Skill. How high does this thing go? Damn. Wow. This thing is a little bit ornate, I guess. Huh. That's kind of... It's kind of complicated. Wow. I don't have any skill points, it looks like. But that's what that is. Level up. Don't have enough salt. Make offering. Nothing to offer. So I guess I'm done here. Can't break these. Or I can. Abandon all hope now. Wait, what did that say? Oh, wait. I think those are like messages players are leaving. Okay, so that's... Man, these controls are really just like screwing me up right now. Not exactly Dark Souls. Pouch of salt and a red shard. So good thing we didn't get them red shards. Can we go down here? No? Okay, so I gotta like stop hitting the two-hand thing. Whoa! No, I'll parry you. Oh, look at that. First parry in Salt and Sanctuary. That's kind of cool. What is it? There we go. Die. Pouch of salt, which has some gold, some salt. Oh, so you don't even have to like jump up that, you just like climb it automatically. That's kind of neat. Open the door. It's in here. Got some hanging people right there. That's kind of nice. The Festering Banquet. Looks like this is our first actual area. Classic hollow mobs, it looks like. Oh, that's kind of nice. Your guy like automatically will turn around. How do you... I don't know how to turn around. I think a lot of early game deaths are going to be to me just like messing and fucking up the controls. I don't even know if you can run in this game. It's kind of a thing. Can't tell if you can... Can't tell if you can run in this game or not. I don't know. I might have to like research that real quick in between episodes to figure that out. I don't want to go like 100 years without knowing how to run. If you can. Oh shit, you're not dead. Now, can you heal? What's this do? Red flask. Red shard. I wonder if the flask, like, heals you more. I also see what looks to me Is that like a hollowing bar? It looks like there's like a little hollowing gauge at the end of my health bar. I don't know what that is. Okay, looks like to get over there I'm gonna need to open some type of gate. It's out here. Same with this. Slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. Okay, so there's another lever, so I can't, like, even go right just yet. But I can go this way. Okay. Oh, shit. I just drank a red flask. Oh, pouch of salt looks like consumable souls. That's what that looks like. Now, how do you get on ladders really easily? Oh. Looks like you can just jump onto them. Holy shit. Fuck out of here. Bell of Return. What the hell? Poisoning. Or what looks to be. Looks to be some type of elemental buildup of poison or whatever. Alright, this goes up, it looks like, continuously. So let's go over here. Check this out. Stone Merchant and Bundle of Salt. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a shortcut. That's definitely a shortcut. How do I... See, I don't know how to descend a ladder, like... There's gotta be like a... Yeah, because that... taking way too much fall damage to continuously be doing that. I think I got this. What's over here? Yeah, these all need like levers to open. I wonder if flasks are replenished when you rest at sanctuaries too. Huh. Yeah, so that's... That door right there, I wonder if that's something too. Let's go back into the sanctuary. Let's see if we can pop these. Yeah. Like how he just curb stomps the pouch of salt. Alright. Let's see, if we can level up. Ascend to level 4. What the heck? What is that? What the heck was that? Some dude just ran into my sanctuary. Rotten walker ear, what is that? Huh. I don't know what that was, but some dude just like ran into my sanctuary and was like, nope. Nope, this is mine. But little does he know, this shit's mine. The guy on the beach told me I could have this sanctuary, bro. Anyway. Yeah, see, 3 red flasks, so it must give you your flasks back. Make offering. Stone merchant. A small stone figure in the form of a wealthy market merchant. Offer the stone merchant to an altar to allow merchants to do business in the sanctuary. Grants gold drop bonus sanctuary again. Sure. Oh, okay. So he's kind of like a merchant slash blacksmith kind of dude, I'm guessing. Tree of skill. We have no skill points. Level up. Why not, right? Yeah. Next. Ooh, black pearl. That's one of them skill point things. Let's do it one more time. So I got 2 black pearls. So poultice pouch. Gain an additional healing potion. Through arrows and blades had pierces, or though arrows and blades pierce flesh, quick quaff of the flask given him by an old crone gave him the strength he knew. Defernamany 623. Defernamany. Sure. Whatever that is. Yeah. Okay, so now we can do one more, it looks like. But it looks like this is where we get to decide, like, our path. So there's aged wisdom, prayers, wisdom, scaled weapons. So that's probably like a faith type-esque build. Berserker, hammers and axes, swords, daggers, magic. Well, I want to do swords. Sword fighter. How high does that go? Sword fighter 3, fortified strength. Sword fighter 4. Sword fighter 5. So that's probably where I want to go. Like the sword fighter route. So I'll probably do swords then. I can't do that? Purchase skill. Why can't I? Oh shit. More of a zoomed out thing. Okay. Two-hand class 1 great swords, wield class 1 great swords. Do I already own this? Huh. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but hopefully it's not bad. Huh, well it looks like I have to go through this anyway to get up to like fortified strength and sword fighter 2, so I guess it doesn't hurt too much. Yeah, it can't hurt too much. We're early on. Okay, so I'm done. Let's see what this guy has to do. Sure, let's browse your wares. Talk, buy items. What's talk do? I noticed a cold, mysterious place. I missed the bustling markets of Scaria. The war with Tristan was quite profitable for me. Those were the days. My belly is fit to quiver just thinking about it. Okay, buy items. What do you got? Berian fire pot, a clay Berian fire pot recipe. For true Berian fire is closely guarded secret to the stuff in this pot is probably only a close approximation of it. Pitch fire, a painted pot of sticky black stuff. When I let it burns to hellish ferocity. Okay, so that's like pine resin. Arrow, flame arrow, bolt, flintlock shot. So that's for a gun, I'm guessing. Torch, pouch of salt, bell of return, a magical bell of faith and devotion. It symbolizes the call of God's spirit. Ring it to return to the sanctuary. Shrines. Okay, so those are probably homeward bones. Antidote, quaff to cure poisoning. So that's like a blossomish type deal. Souls. Not sure what that is. This is basically like a I can't think of it at the moment, but in Dark Souls 2, the little stones you break in your hand to heal yourself. That's probably what that is. I don't have enough gold though, so Salt Seeker's ring, metal ring, appears to be vigilant. Eye straining through veins and nerves molded into it. When what is lost is easily found, hope is never lost. Reveals the location of its owner's missing lost salt. So that's probably like when you die, like when you lose your souls kind of thing. Like it'll show you where your souls would be. Tiny metal lantern with a gold painted cloth tassel. It houses a brightly glowing magical gem. So that's like a torch type deal. Okay. So I can't do anything there. Looks like I've exhausted all the options here. Come back soon, I sure will. So, it looks like we have just to go up now from where we were over here on the right. So that's what we'll pick it up in the next episode. But that's going to be it for this one. Salt and Sanctuary kicked off to a good start. A little exploring. I'm going to look up to see if you can run real quick before I do the next one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. This series is going to be a good one. Just getting started, exploring a lot of new things. Already feels a lot like a Souls game. So I can't wait to see what the first boss is, because I can't really remember what it was. I knew about the Unspeakable Deep, but I can't really remember. I know he's like some type of knight, but I don't know where he is or what he looks like, so bunch of new surprises ahead. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Salt and Sanctuary.